I can't see.
Seatbelt's all locked up. It's under now. It's not on the outside.
LED
Turn the wipers off. Yeah, this person's turning the blinds. Where are we even going?
I don't know. Where are we going?
I don't know where we're going. You tell me where we're going.
Well, we gotta go somewhere.
I mean,
let's go over Terry and Jeff's. I mean, they're right here anyway.
Yeah, that makes 100% sense. They'll be fine.
What the heck is it? It's this thing. You gotta put it on the other one.
What is it? What? My car doesn't have switches like this.
I can't see.
What did you just do? It's starting to get better.
Yeah, there we go.
Nobody don't catch your itch being so close to you right now.
You can't catch my itch.
Well, your itch is spreading. Now my ear's starting to itch all of a sudden.
Why's your ear itch?
I had no idea, man. Lots of stuff going on and I can't give an explanation for it.
All right, yo.
What?
Let's not say anything to them because.
Well, what are we gonna say we're coming over there for this time of night?
Just to say what's up.
Without really a text
you think we should tell them? Like,
okay, we're gonna
the house has been kind of freaky lately. We just wanted to.
I don't know. Well, now they're the ones messing with us.
What do you think? What should we do?
I don't know.
All right, let's keep it close
this
to
whole
the vest
thing
and not
just
mention
got me in whirlwinds.
Let's just not mention it. They're not gonna. No, they're either gonna give them satisfaction or not gonna believe it. It's one or the other.
I hope they're not sleeping.
Why didn't you text her or call her or something?
I don't have my phone. It's in the house.
Oh no.
Yeah, Joe, we didn't really exactly have it. Like,
tires, dude.
it was just like, oh well, let's just take our merry way out.
Keys.
He did grab the wrong key.
I forgot that I put the key on Tom's keychain.
Why would put your key on his key?
I'm more surprised he didn't put it back.
When I go out, like we went down to casinos and I left the key there for Tom so that if he...
Because he doesn't trust my car at all. He wants to drive his whenever he
use my car.
I don't blame you. Your car's older. You don't drive it a lot of times.
My car's not that
Alright, the lights are on.
Oh, they're up. TV's on. It's a big TV, man. It's bigger than your TV.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. I'm just saying the TV's bigger.
It's just now starting to get warm in here.
Yeah, you were sitting here for a minute.
Why do I have that exclamation?
I told you, your tires.
Oh, that's just great.
I told you.
You told me what?
That your tire light's on.
You did?
Yeah, you just didn't hear me. You never listen to me anymore. Hey, what's up? What you doing?
Just try to act,
That's what? That's what, nonchalant?
Well, no, I think we gotta tell them, right? We gotta tell them.
I feel like that we had to at least let them know why we're here. Hope there's warmer in there than it's out here.
So are we not telling them or are we telling them? Because we said we weren't going to tell them.
Let's just play by ear.
I think we have to tell
Let's just let it roll and see what happens. Is it locked? It's locked.
Yeah, but I don't walk in anyway.
Well, don't sit there itching like that. You look ridiculous.
I can't help it. I itch, dude.
I mean,
it's probably because it's cold and it's dry. Hey. Yeah? Oh, we just stopped by to say what's up. Oh, Luna.
Hey, puppers.
John.
Hey, John.
Dr. Pickle Poppers on.
Hey, Luna.
Did you come in to watch that, right?
No, there's some freaky stuff going on in my house, so we wanted to get out, so we figured...
See, Dr. Pickle Poppers is
here. What are you guys up to?
Since when didn't you call?
I don't have my phone. I left it home. We kind of ran out of the house.
Luna, stop it.
What kind of freaky shit?
Can we sit down?
Yeah, I don't care.
Itchy.
Oh, wait a minute.
Why are you
itchy?
Don't get
That means you may have something.
Well,
That's what I said.
Yeah, well, that's it.
You can't catch poison ivy.
Yes, you can.
Yes,
You got
you can.
some oil on you.
If you weep.
Can you catch it?
if
Yes, you
weep,
catch it.
You can catch it.
No,
See,
you
it's
can't.
spreading though.
That's not true. That's not true.
Are you scientist?
How come after you get it, and then all of a sudden, like 2 days later, another spot pops up?
He just said earlier that the spot on his arm was starting itching him.
If you get...
If that thing was weeping, if it has the oil in it.
Yeah.
It doesn't get the oil inside. That's just...
John, stay away from him.
Well, how about you
Come here,
just leave
Johnny,
your arm
no.
up in the air
Come
then
here,
and
Johnny.
don't touch the couch.
He smells it.
I got it on this arm too,
He
though.
smells it.
Yeah, you got
And he's been itching his back.
I gotta stand like this. I don't know what to do with my
He's been
hands.
itching his back a lot lately too.
Right. How about Mr. Winky? You got it on that probably too,
No, I don't
right?
have
Yeah,
it.
that's kind of weird.
Not yet. Not yet.
No,
You don't.
I think my back's itching because it's getting kind of chilly out and it's like... And my
Oh,
chest
that
itches.
dry skin?
Yeah, and dry skin.
That does make me itch.
But no, it's...
Well, Harry's dry skin or your dry
How
skin?
high
your dog
was
needs a
she?
bath.
No, he doesn't.
No, that's
It's called Johnny Musk.
Johnny, you need a bath.
John, he
Look
smells
at
like a
him.
dog.
He's an old man.
He smells like a dog.
Why
Yeah,
would
it
you
was-
hurt John's feelings?
Yeah, look at him.
John
now.
loves me.
Not anymore. He did.
Oh, he always looks. See, he
Who
walked
knew?
right away from
Was
you.
he-
He said,
So
"Kiss
you
my butt."
guys just decided you wanted to stop over here
No,
It was-
late at night?
It was.
Wait a minute.
Terry,
Let's-
it's
no,
your
let's-
brother.
let's
I wouldn't
clarify.
have came over here if he wasn't.
no,
Late on a work night.
no. What's
told
Some
Same
people
thing.
work for a living, Larry.
So no, freaky stuff's been going on, and we were in the house. I was trying to show Joe that there's nothing big going on out because he keeps hearing voices in the house.
Yeah, I
And-
won't sit in that back room because I keep on hearing voices in the middle of
Right.
the night.
Yeah, and so
He's sleeping at your house?
yeah. Well, Diana's in
That's-
Florida for the month, so
I'm
it's
just
like
keeping him
he-
company because he gets lonely.
so I let him stay.
You allow
over.
your woman to go for a month?
Well, she's helping her mom out with
Oh,
after the hurricane,
Right,
cleaning up
alright.
and stuff like that.
You're here. Well, what kind of voices are you hearing?
It like whispers. Like,
While you're sleeping?
now, while I'm laying, so he went over his whole thing. He says, "I'm prying that
It's
right
in his
before I
head,
fall
right?
asleep."
Yeah, because I had just I heard like that big bang. I thought it was in my head because you can hear things in your
Well, I
head while you're
farted.
Was it in
sleeping.
your? Was it in your head?
No, he farted.
It was great. It was like, it was a record breaker.
Yeah, so
It was good.
So anyway, let's go back a little ways. He got this voodoo doll, right? That was sent in the mail through fan mail, and all of a sudden he had pain in his knee.
Come on, give me something.
Yeah, pain in my knee, pain in my shoulder, pain in my back.
What do you guys?
We
What?
said
It's so
that.
funny.
We said that.
We sent the.
I told you it's all in your head.
Wait, just because they said it means it's not on our head. Why would you send a
prank.
voodoo
It
doll?
We
was
found
just a
that in an
harmless
antique
prank.
shop, and we just thought it was
Yeah, antique
appropriate.
shop somewhere evil, probably.
No, it wasn't evil.
Hold it, wait a second. But the pins kept they went from his knee one time to his shoulder.
Yeah, and my shoulder hurt.
That's
Sorry.
because he moved the pins. Remember when we were over your house
Are you
looking
setting
at
up,
the
Larry?
trees? Remember you and
Remember
Jeff
we
were
came
looking
in
at
about
the
beer?
trees?
Oh, the
And
tree
we-
that fell down in the woods.
And then
Well,
I moved
we
him and
were-
put him in the shoulder.
He moved him and put him in the shoulder.
So then you
From
guys
the
came. When
knee.
did you guys come over and put him in his back?
Yeah,
then?
that's.
Oh, we didn't
put him in his back. No. We
Yeah,
didn't.
my scion was acting up the other day, and he's like, "Oh, look at the."
No, that's just.
Jeff, I understand what you're saying, and maybe it could be in my head, but I think it's very, very weird that when the pins are in a certain spot in this doll's body, that part of my body started hurting that much worse on that
Maybe
period
it
of
was
time.
all in your mind.
Yeah,
like
but I didn't know
maybe-
that the pins were in
But
there,
Terry,
Terry. You know what I mean?
we
Like, I'm not trying
burned
to be. Like, I get worked up.
Oh, you
or
burned-
just
you
plain
burned it
with
down?
dental.
No, he looked up how to get rid of a curse. So
I had chanced some stupid chant.
we put water on it, spring water. You had to
Spring
put on
water.
it, and then we burned it, and we heard.
Why is this so funny to you?
You.
I thought you maybe put something
Sorry.
inside the
Yeah,
house.
You put spring.
That's
It
what.
says spring water.
That's what he looked up. He googled it.
Why do you think
and-
it's funny? Why are you laughing?
Because
at
he's
me? Now, all of a
laughing.
sudden-
He's making me laugh.
You're not the one paying. It really, it's freak. It's
Who
funny.
put spring water on a
Well, first
stinking
of all,
That's
straw?
what
I
it
don't
said
think
when we
I don't
Googled
think
it.
a voodoo doll would bring spirits in your house.
But Tara,
Well, then we have
when we
two parts.
burned it, we heard it almost sounded like something was moaning,
Something.
like it was dying.
There
or
was
something
definitely
like
something
that.
we heard
I'm
that was
telling you,
audible.
it was.
That we all heard when we were burning.
Jeff, I
it.
swear to God.
You're killing me.
I swear to God, there was moaning like somebody was dying when we burned that
When you
voodoo
burned
doll.
the doll.
So
After
I thought
spring water.
So I thought everything
Well,
was
maybe
okay.
somebody was outside playing with you.
Well, he put holy water on it too because he
That's
said he
what
had
I
it.
told you earlier.
Spring water,
Before
holy
we,
water, and
I
then
said
you
that
burn
maybe
it.
there's someone, but how did we hear
Maybe
it
there's
inside the
somebody
house
else
then?
playing.
How did we
Hold
hear
on.
somebody say run inside of our house? That's why we
you
came.
heard it in
Yeah,
your
I
house?
can't answer that one.
Yeah.
So we were outside. I heard my name. They obviously didn't. And then
No, I didn't hear it. That I think is in his head because I didn't
Right.
hear anybody say. All of a sudden he says what, and I'm like what? And he's like, what did you say what for? I said, because I heard you say what.
I just think that it's funny that you think this part's in my head, but everything else, it's just because
No.
you didn't hear it, it's in my head. Like I'm the one going nuts here. You heard the laughter. You heard somebody tell us to run.
I heard giggling, yeah.
And I listen, and I'm the only one freaking out.
And I did hear a couple other voices, but I figured maybe somebody was walking down the side road or
Right.
something because it's real close
all
there.
coincidence
And maybe
here.
they
It's
heard
not
us.
that close.
But they could have heard us yelling at each other.
How
But
much shit
Terry-
always happens on that road next to your house? There's trucks, there's cars,
Yeah.
there's people hooting and hollering.
Yeah, there's
They
people
think
walking
you-
around giggling at the same
Right,
time that I'm getting
right.
freaked out because somebody happened to call my name.
Right. Yeah.
So somebody knows that Joe's in the shed at this time. They say Joe, they freak us out, and they start giggling about it all at the
If
same
there's a
time.
bazillion Joes in the world, and somebody up the street says, "Hey Joe, the dog's out,"
It is a common
and you
saying,
heard Joe.
"Hey, Joe."
I'm just saying. it could possibly
However, that's not the weirdest part. The weirdest part is when we went to get out of the house or the shed into the house. I smelled this really strong perfume smell. And
no.
Very floral.
Now
Yeah.
that.
And I wasn't the only one that smelled it. They smelled it too. Then we ran in the house. We locked everything up in the shed and everything. And then all of a sudden, distinctively, I heard run.
100%.
There's no way that comes through the wall from outside on that dirt road.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can't
so
see that.
how come when you hear it, it doesn't come through the wall? But when I hear it, I'm nuts, or it's coming through the wall.
No, I'm just explaining to them that that's where, when I first heard it, that's what I was thinking.
Whatever's going on, it's very freaky in the house, and
What
we're freaked out.
And it's just one voice that you're hearing, like when
No,
you heard Joe.
No, there are two distinct different voices.
Well, I didn't hear Joe. He heard Joe. I didn't hear Joe. And
I heard
Tom
Joe,
said
and
he
it was.
didn't hear
It was
But who heard run?
I
I heard Ron.
Oh, you
So
both
two.
heard.
Okay.
Same.
You heard
You
it.
heard
Don?
it too.
Yeah.
But when we were out in the shed, when the giggling started, I heard two other voices, and it sounded like a man and a woman, but I couldn't make out what they said. So we
Well,
just.
was the camera running when you heard run?
Oh yeah, he had the camera.
Well, then
on.
he's going to have it on there.
And could it be the neighbors? I mean, honestly, you got two sides that could possibly.
They don't like you.
Right.
And
How they going to put it? How
Both
they going
sides don't like
How
it.
they going to
Well,
put
the
it?
new ones on the other side, they probably wasn't
They don't
already.
know yet, but they still don't
where
like
the
it.
sound comes from, like what direction or something.
This was
or
like
how-
right in the
was it
room
really
with us,
loud?
though. This was not like it was like some other.
That's exactly how I felt. I heard my name.
This wasn't like muffled through a wall or anything.
It was
like
something
somebody was
that
in a
really
room.
scared you. It was something.
yeah.
that
Oh
really
yeah,
scared you.
I'm not going back there. We had to leave. Like we bolted.
Yeah, I don't want to go home until it's daylight.
I don't blame you for not going home. This is the one time we're on the same page, fine, because you finally are seeing what I'm seeing this entire time.
Right.
And I'm glad that I'm not the only one freaking out finally.
Well,
I'm on edge. I need
just let you know.
I
You
mean,
ain't
I need
staying
to grab a
here.
beer.
What's that?
You ain't staying here over voices. Millions of people hear
Hun,
voices.
they also smelled perfume.
Well, what's that got to do with
me,
it? It could be
that's-
somebody going by on the road.
That's
You need a beer?
No, I already got one.
You sure?
What kind is it?
Miller Lite.
I don't want any.
There's Truly
What's he going in
too.
my fridge
No, I
for?
don't like that. You don't have
just
the.
helps the sound.
Thanks. So I'm just on edge.
Get
You can have one.
Can you have a beer?
Okay, but get back to
Steve
the
Luda
perfume.
Didn't like it either.
Right.
Did you hear it growling?
Right.
Yeah, probably
Stand
she
there and
heard-
stare in
she
the
heard
fridge.
The voices or something. She feels there's something going on.
But again, get back to the perfume. So if you're going down, somebody goes down the road, the wind is down, or somebody's doing something.
How's
you
it
smell
get
perfume.
inside the shed?
Yeah, you saw
I
it
can't, I'm just
You're a
trying to-
scientist.
But I'm
There's a
trying to
logical
analyze
explanation
what
for
possibly
everything.
But
could
you-
happen, so you guys aren't scared.
The whole time we were in there, I didn't smell this at all. It wasn't until we heard that giggling and the other two voices when we went to run out.
And we were out.
That's when we.
It's so
when
scary.
So there's a whole bunch of different voices.
I heard giggling, then I heard what sounded like, and I couldn't make out what they said, but it sounded like a woman and it sounded like a dude's voice.
All right, you heard a woman, perfume. Just devil's
And
advocate
you-
here.
And it was
100%.
definitely a woman's voice inside the house.
And it was definitely the guys who was out in the shed.
Now, what made you think it was a bad thing? Like you smell perfume.
The
Like
way
they
that-
said, like with mom, they said you're going to smell beautiful floral
It
smells.
was very floral.
It was nice. It was very
It actually
fragrant.
was very
Okay,
floral.
it was floral.
Yeah. See.
But Tara, that run, it wasn't.
What if it was your mom warning us?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Like, that's what it was,
we
and
had
that's
to
her
get-
way to let you know it was her because the perfume. This is stuff we should be messing with, dude.
I'm not messing with anything.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way we like.
You guys sent the voodoo
How many
doll?
times have you walked in your woods, or like me too, walked in my woods, and you smell you smell floral,
I-
you smell perfume.
I feel you're putting
There's
up
a lot
because
of
I think
neighbors
that
around.
maybe you might feel a little bit of responsibility because you brought the voodoo doll in the house, and that could open a
No, we
whole ball of
we
wax.
submitted we brought that.
But I know,
We
but
didn't-
now maybe that's
we
opening a
didn't
whole
open
ball of
it-
wax.
no, we didn't
Now
open
all
the
this stuff
door
is
to
going
maybe
on,
That opened up.
and
a
I'm the one
portal.
getting attacked.
Oh,
First of
cut
all,
it out.
was
You
like
guys
an
are-
Amish doll, and
Oh my gosh, that's the most stuff to be scared of is the Amish.
Why?
I don't even
I
know
don't
what
know,
that
they have
means.
these traditions and they have
They
beards
don't
and
drive
weird.
cars. They ride scooters. Why is that
You
weird?
haven't seen The Village?
Yeah, I seen the village.
Scary
That was a
movie.
scary
Put a
movie.
little picture
M.
of
Night
your face
Shyamalan.
on
I
there.
seen it.
How
Yeah, that
many
didn't work.
I was
voodoo
actually
dolls
on
do you
site
see
when
like
they
that?
filmed that.
We haven't had any problems like this until that voodoo doll came in.
100%.
And this is when Joe's been starting to hear all these
And
voices
you're
and
sensitive to
everything.
this stuff, Terry. You're sensitive to this
I
kind of
know,
stuff.
I am.
And I'm
She's sensitive.
But I don't
I'm
think
not.
the voodoo doll has anything to do with it.
I mean, hopefully you're not just trying to convince yourself that. I hope that you're right, because I hope that I would feel horrible if you guys are the one that brought this into our life right now, because I am freaking out about it. I don't. It's super,
Okay, but I'm sitting over here and out in my peripheral, I'm looking at him itching his arm. It's kind of.
it's freaking me out too. I don't know what to do. I can't do
Right.
next to him.
He can't. He touches you and you get that shit.
I know, I'm not his
Watch
leg.
it.
Do you have any stuff to put on?
He's like end times, dude.
I
It's
probably
like,
do.
Now locusts are gonna come next, and
Right.
falls gonna
I
fly
know.
in the sky.
Tom, you got to take your children home with you.
Well, we can't
Right.
stay here.
Seriously,
You're
come
not
on, dude.
staying here. I got to work
But
tomorrow.
everybody loves Raymond's on right now. We can watch that.
We can watch that. We'll be
Pimple
quiet.
Popper's on. We like watching Dr. Pimple Popper.
We'll sit here,
Sandra
we'll relax,
Lee,
we'll be
she's
quiet,
got-
guys. Please give us a chance. I can't go back there.
Yeah.
We can't do it
Yeah.
again. We'll be quiet. We'll
I
chill
gotta
out.
work
We'll go
in
to
the
bed.
morning. You
We won't
guys
keep
may
you up.
have the life where you don't have to work in the morning. I do.
Wait a minute, I don't want to retire.
I didn't know that. I'm just saying.
You have to sleep on the couch, and I don't.
Oh, he's got
Not with
juices
you
coming
with your
out of his
juices
arm.
coming out.
Well, he can sleep on the floor.
Seriously? You're not going to let us sleep here?
No.
You liar.
You got a
You have
house.
to go back to the house. Just turn all your lights on.
All right, we can't go home.
You know
Let's have fewer beers. We relax for a little while longer.
No, there's not 4 beers.
I'll give
I
you
don't
a
have
fresh
4
one.
beers.
He
I
didn't
said
say
a few
4, he
more.
said a few.
No,
few
it sounded
more.
like 4 to me.
Well, if you put a few
a
more
few
together,
plus
it's 4.
what he has is 4.
You don't have any Corona lights or anything here?
I don't have anything. I'm running low.
He can drink
Your
Miller Lights
sister
for
says
one
I
night.
have
You
to
can
cut out
suck
my
it up.
drinking, so we have very few.
Are you serious? We got to leave?
Yes.
Like right now?
Well, it's getting close to my bedtime, yeah. And look, John wants to lay down. Look at him.
Yeah, Jeff has to get up early for work. You know, he works.
I
hard.
told him that he should have probably called you before he got here. He forgot his phone.
I didn't have my phone. I didn't have my phone. I ran.
Meeting tonight. I
No
just
wonder we
got
can't
home.
stay here. You give him a heads up, maybe we had a
I hate
chance.
to be ignorant.
Blame it on me, Joe.
Well, you're blaming everything else on me. That's
you
my
grabbed the
fault.
beer.
You just go home,
I
turn
want
all
edge.
the lights on, lock the doors, and if you're scared,
cower in the
of spiritual
corner.
thing, just get
It's
it.
so
I'm sure
great.
you have a crucifix or something that you
Get
can
any
like
sage?
stay with you, or put something
Burn
around
something.
your neck.
Yeah, we do have sage.
Let's
and we
put
have
it on
holy
fire.
water, too.
You spray the house down or
Yeah,
something?
all right. Yeah, and we'll get the Bible out.
Hey, don't let it weird you guys out.
Are you sure you want one more before we leave?
If you want to take one for the road, you can
I
have
don't
one.
want road soda. I just want one. I'm on edge, man.
You're offering him his beer.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
I
rude.
still got a halfie.
You don't want to be rude.
No.
It's his beer.
That's why we're all
Well, you
why
went in the fridge by yourself and didn't say a word.
we're-
so-
I appreciate that. Thank you very much for taking the edge off, guys. I'm sorry we came here
Okay.
unannounced. I'm sorry for Larry. Now I'm there.
You brought him.
You guys have recyclables?
Yeah, it's called the big trash can right there, and it's by you. There you go. Right in there. With all the other cans.
All right, well, thanks.
This is just great.
Hey, good luck!
Just be careful.
This is just great.
It's you, dude.
It's your fault. Kids come over
Definitely
here
your
nowhere.
fault. You had to go grab a beer. Why did you grab a beer?
Why wouldn't I grab beer? I'm on the edge.
not at my
There's a lot of stuff going on, man.
You're not at my house. Why would you grab a beer?
I'm at your sister's house. The same thing.
It's not the same.
We're almost related. And I'm living at your house. Like Tom coming to grab a beer.
I should have wore something.
I actually
long
am related
sleeve.
to them, though.
I know you're her nephew.
If I would have had something long sleeve, they would have saw me itching.
Well, they would have saw you itching. They wouldn't have saw you open sores. We don't have any open sores. They wouldn't have saw the red marks. Is that true though about the seeping on there?
Now what?
About it seeping?
The key won't turn.
Oh, don't tell me we're stuck here.
Oh, wait a second, I might have the wrong key in.
Again?
No. Well, no, Tom has my car key and his. There we go. You gotta be kidding me.
Excuse me.
How rude was that, though?
I didn't say that for one thing. You tell me to freak out. Make us go back
All right,
with
so
the demon invested house.
We'll turn all the lights on in the house. We'll
Put some hat music
get the,
on.
We'll get the
Put a
sage.
funny movie on
We'll
maybe
get
or
the
something. We'll
sage.
burn some stuff.
We'll get the holy water.
And everything will turn out right. Right?
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be perfect.
Get the Bible out.
That's not a bad
I'm
idea.
trying to think where I don't have a crucifix. I don't think anywhere.
You got 2 sticks?
Tom, do you have one in your room?
I got one hanging on my wall.
Oh, perfect.
There
Just
we
get it off
go.
the wall.
Because I vaguely remember that Tom used to have like palms in the shape of a crucifix, didn't you?
It's like a couple of wooden sticks with like yarn wrapped around it.
Well, that
I
would
think I
work.
have like a few. I just don't remember where they all are.
Hey, you and the beer, man.
It's your sister. What?
You always gotta go for the beer, dude.
I'm on edge, man, and you know what takes the edge off?
I understand that, but why couldn't you add that?
If I asked you a question,
Did you ask him for a beer? Or did you just go in there?
I assume I could have a beer. If they were in my house, I could have one of my beers. You wouldn't have to ask for a beer at my house. Jeff wouldn't have to ask for a beer at my house. If I had beers in the fridge, it's open for everybody. That's how I roll.
Do I have a flat tire?
I don't think it's flat. You feel like it's flat?
Yeah, something does not feel right.
Can we get out and check it real quick?
No, we're almost there. Alright, so,
Let's just go in there, like Terry said, bring good vibes.
yeah.
You know, make
Turn
it
all the
bright, happy.
Yeah.
Put some happy music on, a funny movie
Get
on
the
or
sage
something.
right with us, get the holy water,
And just
Bible and
view the house to
crucifix.
house.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
little bit of optimism goes a long way, right?
yeah.
I hope so. So I'll be honest with you, yes, it goes a long way. We're good. We're good. We're good. Light is good. Joyous. I feel good right now in the car with you guys. We're good.
I feel better. I'm gonna turn the heat down.
Yeah, it got really hot. Really, really fast.
I can't believe they couldn't have just let us stay there.
Just that one night. Well, we could have said the big anything. It didn't have to be out top.
Didn't you leave the lights on?
Why are all your lights off? Hey, not one of them's on, Larry. Larry, not one of your lights are on.
Oh crap!
You 100% left. Is there a power outage?
Oh, Joe, go in and check it out.
No, what do you mean, Joe, go and check it out? It's your house. You have the keys. You go check it out. I'm not going in there. Oh, this is just freaking great, Larry.
Well, let's just sleep out in the car then.
Just sleep out in the car. In your driveway?
I don't
Absolutely not, dude. I'm not staying here.
have that much gas either. We can just keep the car running.
Well, that's not. I'm not gonna be that cold. We're gonna that cold. We can cuddle or whatever.
No, let's go
I'm just not staying in this driveway.
Let's go to their driveway then. Terry and Jeff's. They'll
they
let us
won't.
sleep in the driveway.
What you don't tell them we're
I
there?
hope so.
Turn the lights off and creep in. They see us in the morning. Oh well, at that point it's daytime. Who cares?
How about this? I'll go up there and I'll just say, hey, can we sleep in the basement? If nah, they're not gonna let us
No.
sleep in the basement.
And they would have offered that to begin with.
We'll just sleep in the. How about? Do you want to go all the way up to their house or just in the long part of it?
No, I said we go to Long Park, but they don't even know we're there.
All right.
And we just. Oh my gosh, I can't almost see my freaking.
And we'll
car
come
there,
back
dude.
here when it gets.
Yeah, daybreak. And that's
Yeah.
like 6:30. The earlier we can get back here, the better. Jeff won't even know we're out there. Unless he
All right.
goes to work. How early is he going to work?
6 o'clock.
Oh crap, he's going to know we're out there. Will it matter though at that point?
Well, the point is we can't stay here.
We're not keeping him up though, right? It's like we're invading his
We'll
space.
just stay there until like as soon as daylight comes, we'll get out of there.
Maybe we go to the diner or something.
Yeah.